It's all come down to this. West Red Lake gold is pouring.
Let's go. My first gold bar. I don't think they're gonna let me take it home though. Thanks for letting me hold your baby.
Beneath the very ground we walk on lies an unexplored world, waiting to be uncovered by those daring enough to search. I'm Jonathan Brazo, a mechanical engineer, firefighter, avid world traveler, and rookie junior mining investor. I'll be your guide on this adventure where I'll dig deep, learn the ropes, and take you behind the scenes as we dive into the untold stories of junior mining exploration. Pack up your bags and dust off your passport. Adventure awaits. Welcome to EarthLabs Expeditions Revisit, where the journey continues and the story evolves. Our journey takes us from our hometown of Toronto, Ontario, to Winnipeg, Manitoba. And a short hop to Red Lake. The Red Lake Airport originally opened in 1947. The modern terminal and runway were commissioned in 1993. The airport services over 200 regional flights per month.
All right, here we are back in Red Lake. Not much has changed here in town since the last time we were here, except that it's a little colder out. Over at the Madsen site, lots has changed for West Red Lake Gold. Let's head over there and meet with Shane and see everything that's happened in the 6 months since we were here last.
It's a short drive from Red Lake to the Madsen site. West Red Lake Gold is currently wrapping up their successful bulk sample program, a major milestone for the company. We start our visit at the newly constructed site office, where we complete our safety induction and orientation. Then it's off to meet with CEO Shane Williams.
Shane, so great to be back at Madsen.
Well, welcome to Madsen. It's been a long time since you guys have been here, and so much has changed since then.
It's only been 6 months and things look totally different on site. What have you guys been up to?
So what we've done is a lot of projects in that 6 months. This is the Madsen Lodge. This is the way we've set this up. A lot of companies have built camps. We wanted to kind of upscale this a bit, make it more homely for our workers. That helps us attract workers, help us get us going. We have 115 beds here. We have lovely facilities. We have a gym. We have a rec room. All these things make a difference when you're attracting people to the site.
Yeah. Last time we were here, you guys were working hard underground to complete the connection drift. Is that now complete?
Connection drift is now complete. It saves a lot of efficiency on moving ore underground. That translates into directly to the bottom line on revenue and profitability for the company.
Okay. And when we visited the mill last time, you guys were in the process of refurbishing some of the equipment and getting it up to speed and up to spec. That's also running now.
That's the most important part of the whole process. We've got a good team in place. We hired a team. They're up and running. They're fully commissioned, and we're actually processing material. We might even let you see a gold bar, hold a gold bar today. So that's where it comes to the end of it.
Other things on site that were going on last time we're here, you were working on your tailings dam, correct?
Yeah, the tailings dam lift we had just started, if you remember, in the summer. That was completed on time and on budget, and it was a very successful project. It's up and running, it's commissioned now.
Okay. And the mine dry?
Mine dry is a facility that we can have lineup meetings. We have the mines team. It's a lot of coordination. It's a good place for the mining teams to be together, plan, get ready, do the morning lineup meeting. That's been new as well. So far, everything is going as planned, and we're actually producing gold in record gold prices.
Ah, can't wait to see it. Thanks so much, Shane. Let's get out there.
Let's catch up later on.
All right, cheers. Safety above ground and below ground is paramount here at Madsen and at any mining operation. It's something the team take very seriously. And right behind me is the old Madsen Fire Hall. And it's now owned by West Red Lake. They use it to house special equipment and as a base for response in case of an incident. Ontario Mine Rescue is here today, is partnered with West Red Lake, and is running training on heavy lift operations. In the case of an accident underground, where workers become trapped under a heavy piece of equipment, the team can deploy from here and use these heavy lift airbags to move a heavy piece of equipment off of a patient and safely extricate them from the dangerous situation. The team here at Madsen is partnered with Ontario Mine Rescue and all the other mines in the region to provide a coordinated response in case of emergency.
At the base of the hill on which the mill sits is the core shack. This is where the core samples are analyzed and prepped for assay. Jill Chrisman catches us up on recent exploration activities.
So last time you were here, we were really prepping to get our plan in place. What we've done since you've been here is start to execute that plan. So we've continued in the last 7 months with 2 drill rigs operating underground, full bore, achieving about 6,000 meters a month in total. We've continued our focus on definition drilling to feed the mine plan. The mine plan is completed in 2025. We're building in 2026. Our drilling is well ahead to feed the mine plan's growth. So our drilling is targeting late 2026, 2027, and some opportunities to explore around as well for some near infrastructure, near mine growth.
Some of the results you've been having are just spectacular grades and widths.
So what we're seeing in the recent definition drilling that's feeding those press releases that are going out to everybody is some high grades at healthy mineable widths, wider than we expected in some cases. So that's building more tonnage and ounces into our mine profile, our near-term mine profile.
Bobby, thanks so much for joining us. What are we looking at here?
What we're looking at is some drill core with some visible gold. So you told me last time you were here, you went underground and saw visible gold underground, which is really exciting. And now I'm pleased to show you some visible gold from our drill core from a program we just finished this week.
That's amazing. So you're seeing that continuity and you're starting to be able to define the size and shape of this ore body.
That's right. We're drilling in an area between 2 stopes where the model's predicting ore in between these 2 stopes and in the hanging wall, and we designed a quick program which is close to the infrastructure and will fall nicely into our near-term plan.
All right, amazing.
Before heading underground, we're fitted and supplied with the necessary PPE. Safety first.
So here we just tag in. It's really important that there's accountability for everyone who's underground. Back in the Toyota and headed underground for the 2nd time in my life. Things look a little different underground now here at West Red Lake. Last time we were here, we were building necessary passageways to get to ore bodies. Now we've moved on, mining is active. The number of employees underground has increased to almost 150 a day, and we're pulling gold-laden ore out and getting it up into the mill, pouring gold bars. What we're gonna see today is the underground connection drift. This is a vital piece of infrastructure that West Red Lake has put in. It connects the east portal to the west portal. We're gonna head into the west portal, down to the connection drift, take it across, and come out the east portal.
Access to underground via the east portal offers a host of operational benefits. Not only is the east portal larger and more modern than the west portal, it is also situated closer to the primary crusher and to the mill.
With this in place, it reduces the cycle time and the driving time for trucks bringing ore from the stopes to the surface.
We're back underground, in the belly of the Madsen Mine. Our underground tour guide, Alan Watkinson, takes us to a recently blasted stope to learn about safe extraction of the ore.
We just saw the operator running a remote scoop in what's called a stope. So in the mining process, when we get to the ore body, they blast and the stope falls down into the bottom excavated area. Once it does that, that area is deemed not safe for any man to go in, or woman. So there's a line that's painted on the wall, and there's no entry past that point. So then the scoop is remote operated, like the coolest remote control car you've ever seen. The operator drives it around the corner into the stope, fills the bucket, and then brings the ore out to a drop-off point for another scoop to come and get it in an area where personnel can access, onto one of the haul trucks, out to surface it goes. And we just entered the connection drift from the west side. We're now heading up and east towards the east portal. There's some fresh tunnel down here. It's got that fresh tunnel smell. Okay, we're here now in the connection drift. We've been down here maybe 5 minutes. We've seen 6 or 7 trucks go by. It's a really, really busy place. Haul trucks full of ore, haul trucks empty, going back to pick up more ore. Here comes another one right now. Massive effort, you know, the connection drift is just one piece of so many tunnels and so much infrastructure.
Absolutely, and the amount of work, time, and dedication that the entire team put into the connection drift just blows my mind. We hand-selected 5 of our top miners per shift to go down and do a full cycle every day, which is a muck, bolt, drill and blast, plus their services. And in around the 10-month timeline, approximately 10 months, we completed the breakthrough. So it's an astronomical accomplishment by everyone.
Amazing. And now, what does it mean for the mine now that you have this connection drift versus before without it?
It makes the mine extremely competitive. It increases the efficiency. I don't know the numbers, but I know that the project will pay for itself in approximately 3 months.
Wow.
So the turnaround per truck is 15 to 20 minutes better per trip. So
I think 3 months is an ROI that anyone would be happy to pick.
yes, absolutely.
Time to head back to surface to follow the ore through the next steps of the process.
With ore extraction now underway, according to the engineering mine plan that the team's been building up, we have ore coming out from underground. This ore is then sorted into piles by low grade to high grade. As the workers move through underground, they're going to move from pocket to pocket. The grade is going to vary, but they know exactly what they're working with. Behind me here is the low grade pile. We're going to go over and see the high grade. The next stop for all this material, into the primary crusher and over to the mill for processing. And this pile behind me, the real pay dirt, the high grade stope. Ready to head to the crusher, over to the mill, and let's get that gold. All right, this massive piece of equipment behind me is West Red Lake's new primary crusher. And what this machine does is it's taking the ore that's extracted from the mine site, breaking it down into more manageable rock size. The process is they're taking the ore, it's being loaded by bucket into the first stage of the crusher, and then we have a crushing device, breaks the rock up into smaller chunks, and it gets fed up this conveyor where it can be collected from this pile and brought to the mill.
As the material moves through the mill, specialized equipment separates the gold from the ore through mechanical and chemical processes. West Red Lake Gold's bulk sample program achieved an incredible 95% recovery rate, on time and on target.
And we finally made it to the end of our journey from ore to pour. What I'm standing beside right here is the crucible that contains the products from the mill and all the gold from the latest round from the bulk sample program. This is an extremely rare sight, and we're going to see the actual gold pour coming up. Once this process gets started, this furnace is going to tilt out and pour the molten metal into this cascading mold system, and we're going to be left with our perfect doré bar.
And finally, the culmination of our journey. It's time to pour.
So there we have it, the end of the journey from ore to pour. It all comes down to this.
Yeah, so the team have done a massive amount of work. There's been 15 months of work put into this. All the drilling, all the development we've done, the hiring of people, the projects we've done, and this is the end result at this stage. And we've lots more to do. The bulk sample, this is the end result of the bulk sample. We finish this bulk sample and straight into production in the second half of 2025. Ramp up from here.
Amazing. May I?
Certainly.
Wow, it's heavy. Huge congratulations to you and the whole West Red Lake team. This is absolutely incredible.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
And there we have it. Journey complete from ore to pour at West Red Lake Gold. It took us 6 months to get through the journey. Today, we got to see an actual gold pour and hold $1 million gold bullion in our hand. From the last time we were here until today, we see massive progress and the team is executing the plan. Moving forward, full production is scheduled for the second half of 2025, where the team will be pouring gold bars every week. Thanks for joining us on the journey back to Red Lake to meet with the West Red Lake Gold team. Stay tuned to the channel, and thanks for watching.